you cover this team. You're right there on the front line with this team on a daily basis. There are guys that come in and do things that are influential in a moment, right? Like there's guys that come in and play, and you're like, oh wow, this is really helping this team. Like right now, this is really helping this team in this game, in this moment, for this run, whatever it may be. That's what benched guys do. Like, can you come in and be a heater, right? Like Gigi Jackson coming in, or even a John Contra, whoever it may be, Santi Aldama coming off the bench. Those guys provide heaters for in the moment. Zach's return and the way that he's playing, it feels different to me because it feels like there's long-term impact on what this Grizzlies team can be with Zach Edey out there compared to when he's not. You think so? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's just like it's a clear difference. Like with Jack Landale starting and Zach Edey, like it's just like night and day. They had 61 rebounds the other night. Like yes. That's crazy. Like they were on pace. They feel like maybe a couple of rebounds short, maybe 4 or 5 of breaking the franchise record of like offensive rebounds in the game. I saw Parker Fleming had kind of did a watch. Like it's time to watch this offensive rebound record. Like it's kind of, I don't know, man. It's just, man, Zach Edey looks like he can fit the game without getting his shot attempts up, and that was the real like key. Because I think I saw you. Did you say or someone said he only attempted? I didn't realize he only attempted like 3 shots.
Yeah,
or something. Yeah. I'm like, what? I didn't even realize that.
It's and help me understand, because I think the knock against Zach Edey during the draft process, during all those different things, is his size and his perceived lack of mobility going to?
It was. And
is it gonna be an issue for the Grizzlies moving forward? But help me understand, because he is. Every time he goes on the court, he's going to be the biggest guy on the court. Whether it might not be in height, even though he is 7'5". There are taller dudes, shockingly, or as tall as him in the NBA. But he's 7'5", like probably they say 300, but he's probably bigger than that. Even though his body looks great, like he looks like he really looks like he put in a ton of work even this offseason. With the ankle situation, all that, he really did a lot of work and revamped his whole body. But it's such a weird juxtaposition for me to see you add the biggest dude in the NBA, and the offense looks faster and crisper, and it looks like there's more space, and it looks like this. Why do you think that's the case? Like, you would think that if you add a big, lumbering 7'5" center to the equation, that things would bog down, but it's not looked that way.
I don't know, because I feel like the team, he just bring exactly what the team needed. Like, they were missing rebounding. Mm-hmm. They were missing just physical presence, toughness. Like, when we was thinking about that, and we probably going to talk about this a little bit coming up, about what happened at the end of the game, but that Golden State game when Draymond bullied him. And it's like, Zach Edey, I remember last year, Draymond talked all this smack to Zach Edey on his podcast. Right. Next time Zach Edey saw him, he blocked the shot and stared him down, right? Like, and he had like set a hard screen on him and gave him a bow. I was like, Zach Edey ain't going for that. Like, we were missing him. We're missing him.
Yeah.
So having that guy just he just brings the element that the team, he brings just a certain element that the team had been missing. And he keeps displaying it every time he comes on the court. So I don't know, you're right. It just feels like it will bog it down, but the Grizzlies were struggling in so many different aspects that he kind of solves with his play, that it just made for a smooth transition, because that was exactly what they needed.
To me, it's about a threat. It's about being a threat, right? Like, the Grizzlies lacked threats on the court. They lacked somebody who, and I call it a sense of gravity on the floor, right? Like, if this dude's on the floor, if Ja Morant is on the floor, everybody's eyes, like, you have to watch your guy. But if Ja's over here, everybody on the court has their one eye, at least a quarter of an eye, half an eye. They figured out a way to like move their eye independently of itself and go over there and see, okay, there's Ja right there. You got to stay with Ja, right? with Jaren moving to kind of a newer position, a new role of setting screens, it kind of has taken him out of being a threat in a lot of ways. Like he wasn't a threat because he's not a good screen setter, which is stunning to me at 7 years in the league, 7 foot tall. However, the fact that he can't set screens is wild to me. It's a travesty that some coach did not sit him down for 3 months and say, brother, when he's 14 years old, let me sit you down and show you how to set a screen. It's neither here nor there. Nothing we can do about that now. KCP wasn't shooting well. Jalen Wells wasn't shooting well. Jock Landale was the best 3-point shooter on the team, but you're going to let him shoot. You're just going to. Yeah. He's not a real physical imposing presence in the paint. Like he's just not that. Not a lob threat, not a rim protector. There's just I think what the struggle was early on was just there was very few threats, right? Like very few threats outside of Ja Morant in that starting lineup, which is why when Cedric Howard would come in, he'd be like, oh, he's doing all these really cool things. It's because he was a threat, right? Like he was a threat. And so it's like, you got to bring him in. So Zach comes in and he's the kind of guy, number one, he's an instant lob threat. Number two, he's an awesome screen setter. Number three, when he's in the dunker's position, there's not a single guard in the league who wants to come down there and chip off of their guy and try to help on Zach Edey in the dunker spot. The big can't rotate. And so then automatically that then makes Jaren a threat because now he's going one-on-one instead of one-on-two. It makes Jaren Ja a threat because now Zach Edey's big ass is blocking out the moon while he's setting a screen. And it's like, what are you supposed to do? Right.
Right.
That to me is why I think this is the ramifications of Zach Edey taking that leap and being the player that he is so wild to me because this feels like it's franchise altering, right? Like it feels franchise altering to me.
And also the fact he's already doing it fresh off not playing since April, like fresh off of ankle surgery. Because you would think it would be a slow, like, all right, I understand when he come back, I'm not expecting him to be doing all the things he's doing.
You would think his legs would be dead. You think his legs would be dead. Like you think he would be, yes, go. Yeah. Keep going.
But I think it goes to show that the team prepared. So basically you can, I pay specific, like I really pay attention to the language when they announced their injury report. And when they announced Zach Edey and Jaren back in September, they basically said they were fully cleared to play. It was just like they're ramping up.
Yes.
And Jaren be ready sooner than Zach Edey, right? And that was based on the injury, probably a little bit of everything based on the injury and size. Zach Edey 7'4", 300. It's going to take him a little longer to ramp up to be able to play in the full game than Jaren, right? So I feel like the team really like you ramp up to make sure. All right, by the time you play, only thing we got to worry about is conditioning because you can never
simulate NBA real-time games. Absolutely not. Yeah. But even in that sense, the level of work they put him through to ramp him up, it feels like he's already kind of crossed that conditioning barrier. Like he played how many minutes let me look at the box score real quick.
It was 20 something. It was a little over 25.
So 26 minutes last night, right? Like 26 minutes, which I would suspect give him a few more weeks and he'll be at 35 minutes, right? Like, because he's not a big foul.
Coach ain't gonna.
Well, we'll see. Hopefully.